Hey folks, daily Landsblog for the 11th of August 2020. It's me, and it's Wrigley, and it's Carl, and it's Case. Case, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's going on? Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so you had a question for me for today's Landsblog, right?
We're not running a dog fighting ring.
No, we are not running. We're not running a dog fighting ring. Who's got 50 on Wrigley?
Oh God.
Okay, yeah, we don't need any of that monkey business here. What's your question, Case?
Do you ever worry that your Corey will get your depression?
Yeah, I do. Especially when I think of it. So thanks for bringing that up. I worry about it to a certain extent, but I think that when I look back at my own life, I believe that if I would have had a safety net the way... Did you get that on camera?
I tried not to.
Okay. It's like shooting a porn here. Okay, so serious business here. I think that I probably would not have fallen into the depth of the hole that I fell in if I would have had a parent who had suffered from the same thing and was aware of it. And if I had grown up in a house where mental health was talked about all the time, if I had grown up in a house where I recorded a daily Landsblog that my dad was talking about mental health, I think that probably I would have been alerted to my own struggles early enough that would have prevented me from falling deep into the hole. And I kind of feel like, and I don't necessarily have any scientific evidence of this, but I kind of feel like because I fell so deep, somehow I reprogrammed my brain and made myself susceptible to really, really severe depression. So I think that gives me a little confidence that if you saw the warning signs, the early signs, then you would come to me and say that. And certainly mild to moderate depression is way easier to treat than severe depression. So yeah, I do worry about it. And I worry about it because I understand the pain of it. And because when you love your kids, as everybody loves their kids, you fear them suffering through pain. And especially you fear it when you've been through it. And God, I think back to different days and I think, oh my gosh, I would die if I thought that you were experiencing what I've been through. And I think that while I would be very supportive, I think I would probably drive you crazy because I think I would say all of the things that I have really locked into when it comes to being a parent of somebody with a mental health challenge, in particular depression. I have focused on that, talking about that for a long time. And the worst thing that you can do is something that's going to happen to you. The more you love your kid, the more you're in this position, and that is wishful thinking, where you look for positive signs, which can drive a person with depression crazy. So I'm going to ask you, Case, how you doing?
Good.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Would you tell me if you weren't?
You'd probably know.
I'd probably know. Sicknowweek.com. That kind of freaked me out, by the way. 24 hours a day.
And you say I never have ideas
Look
for the
at you,
blog.
425 days a year. And Case gives me help at least 2 days every year.
I've already given you 2 in the past 3 weeks.
Right.
So